Good morning. Thank you for having me in your life today. And right now is 5:36 a.m. and I've been up since 5:06. And just been laying here trying to get myself out of bed because I cannot. You know, those days when when there's nothing going right and everything just seemed to go wrong, and you don't have the motivation to get up. It feels like, what's the point of doing it anyway? It all come crashing down anyway, so why does it matter if I get up and go to the gym or not? Or whether it is, if I decide to cook some food for lunch today, for dinner, I can just go out. I can just have some fast food. Why does it matter? Yeah, this morning is one of those mornings. And I feel very unmotivated. I just want to give up. I'm seriously. It's like I keep on messing up. And I keep on doing the things that the old me would do to mess up. And I keep on doing that despite the fact that I told myself that I won't do it. I won't do the things that the old version of me would do. And yet, I do it again. And guess what I get? Guess what I'm getting? Guess the results. The same. The same results that the old fucked up version of me would do and get. It's like the game, fuck around, find out. That's what I did. I fuck around again and I find out. Not literally. This is financially, not, having sex or stuff like that. No. And it's devastated, because now you're realizing that everything you build, everything you work so hard for, just become nothing all over again. Back to square one. And it's hard to think about starting over again and try again. It's tough. And right now it's dark outside. It's cold. And I don't know why I need to go to the gym for. What the hell do I need to go to the gym for? I ain't got no one to impress. I ain't got no girlfriend. I ain't got no friends. No one to impress. Then why do I need to go? I'm just finding all the reasons not to go because of the things that went wrong. They make me feel like shit. And then I pull up my phone. And you know what? The first thing I saw. Let me play it. Oh no, it's gone. Oh no, it's gone. But it's the Up movie. You know the Up movie? The old man with the house and with a bunch of balloons. And then he went on the adventure with the little boys, and they found the little duck or something. The pink duck or the pink I don't know what that thing called, but it's like a chicken or the pink chicken. Anyway, that movie, Up, U-P, just 2 letters. Yeah, the videos was about him opening the old journal, well, photo journals of his wife who just passed away, probably from old age or something. The dude's old. He's probably in his 80s. And he was kind of hesitating to open the book. I don't know what he was hesitating. But then once he opened the first page, his face started to realizing. It was like he opened it for the first time ever. And do you know what the first thing he saw? Well, the first thing he saw was the words, the things that I am going to do. It's like a life checklist. And then the first page that he saw was the first time they met. And then the wedding photos. And then he flipped to the next page. It was him and his wife again, enjoying their life after marriage. And then he flip again, and there you go. The years after, just 2 of them enjoying their life in the pictures. And he flipped them again, and them again. Her and him, enjoying the next years. Enjoying the couple next years, and he flip again. And then there they go again in the picture, just them 2. But now they're getting older. And then he flip again. It was one of their last photos together before she passed away. And there's a note that she wrote at the bottom. She say, "Thank you for the adventure. Now go enjoy your new one." And it's like, it's hit me hard because the meaning behind it just so much. She could be telling him to find a new person, or just to do whatever that he think as his new adventure. But what's more important is that the journal, the checklist that she wanted to do, the things that she wanted to do, and all of the things that she wanted to do was him. Her adventure was him, all alone. From the start to the end, it was them together, enjoying life to the end. But before, he was. But what the kicker is that before he opened that book, he was talking about the plan that they always have to go to see this waterfall. This waterfall that they always been saving money up for, but then keep on falling apart because, they're saving up money, and then all certain, the house had certain things that needed to fix, and, like medical bills and all that stuff that needed to fix, and then they keep on running out of saving over and over again. So they never had the chance to see the waterfall, and he was living with regret because of that. This anime is so deep. I need to go back and watch it. Yeah, but that was the main problem from the beginning. He was so sad and depressed because they did not get to go see the waterfall. Did not get to check off the list. The thing that they wanted to do, the things that they wished they could do. But then you look at that journal, and none of it has the waterfall in it. To check up all the mark, but all of the checklist was just them together. And to her, it was never part of, the waterfall was never part of her adventure. It was never the thing that she wanted to do. All she wanted was him and the things that they did together. And it was never about the waterfall. It was never about the last destination that they go and then they'll find happiness. She found it all along the way there. And she did it the right way. I believe that. It's just a little anime, but I don't know. It just make me think about life a lot. And just like us, we too get to fix stuff of looking at the next goal, and then if we don't get it, we don't get there, we haven't gotten there yet, we feel so miserable, feel so sad, just like me right now. I am so fucking depressed and sad because I missed the goal line. I could have done that. I could have done this. I couldn't gotten myself out of this shithole if I didn't do that. That feeling of regret is killing me on the inside right now, and it's distracting me from this adventure that I'm going on right now. Even though I'm going on this adventure by myself right now, living alone, and still, it's beautiful. But I'm just getting distracted by the losses. I'm just distracted by the things that I fucked up. And I just can't help but to think of what to do, think of the things that make me feel regret. I wish I could come back. I wish I could just go back and even just yesterday, things would have been much better. I would have made better decisions. But But no, you can't go back. And I'm just trying to find the will to get up and roll out of the couch and go to the gym. Even though it feels like it's all for nothing. Even though it feels like nothing worth trying anymore. Because I did. I try and I fail. I try and I fell back on my knees again and again, and now again. And it's hard to get back up when you keep on fucking up and over again, and now it's just no hope. There's no hope left. But what if there is? If I keep on going? Just remember, it was never about the waterfall. The adventure, the life that you live, the progress, the good and the bad. Just like their marriage, that old man marriage, all of their memory in the pictures were just them together. It was never about the waterfall. The waterfall was never in the journal, in the picture. Well, it was in the end. But for her, for the wife, it was never in her pictures. It was just her and him. She enjoyed the adventure with him. Every good and bad. All the ups and downs. And she did it the right way. I just really needed to learn how to live with the bad, good, ups and downs, setbacks, and just learn how to live with everything. Whether it just make you feel like shit or just make you feel great. Learn how to live with all of it. Adapt. Yeah, it's easier said than done. It really is. And it's also easy to just lay here and give up and just say that I'm done. I'm done trying. But I'm sure what's gonna hurt more is a fat body. Seriously. What's gonna hurt more is to know that when I get old, looking back to these days, knowing that I gave up. I lay on that damn couch. I decide to be lazy, not to go to the gym, not to cook and eat, and I decided to not trying again. Because nothing hurt more than the pain of regret. That is what I'm feeling right now. And I'm just trying my hardest to find the reason to get up again. Trying to ask myself questions. whether I am enough, whether I am worthy, whether it is that it's worth it to try again. I'll let you know in the next episode. Thank you for listening, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.